Hey guys, it's Cal, and today I wanted to tell you a few tips about how to do self-tape auditions well. So today I'll be telling you guys about a few key things that a lot of people don't do, but that will probably help you for your self-tape auditions. So if you've ever done acting, you've likely experienced one of these auditions, and if you're like me, when you started out, you're probably really bad at them. And for those of you who don't know what a self-tape is, that is a different type of audition. Normal auditions are where you go in person and read a scene or talk about yourself to a group of casting directors, producers, and or directors of a project. And then through a series of callbacks, they pick the best person they saw for the role. But in self-tapes, you record a video by yourself at your home somewhere of you doing a scene or other instructions given by a casting director, and you send it back into them as your full audition. Some good things about these is that you have unlimited chances to make a good take, but it's also easy to mess these up if you don't see a mistake with what you're doing. And if you do a really good self-tape, you can truly get people to remember you who watched it. That brings me to my first tip for you guys today. Use a blank background, not at all like what I'm using. The only reason why I use this background for my YouTube videos is because it's cool to have all this musical stuff behind me. But for self-tapes, you don't want anything behind you other than a blank wall or curtain of some sort, because then it will really distract whoever's watching it. This is a good example of a background for a self-tape. This is the one we use for the Beantown Angler and our self-tape videos. It's very nondescript. You can pick a color that you like. Gray we like the most right now. Okay, here's an example of a terrible background. Hi, I'm Calidore Robinson. I'm 15 years old. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall, and I'm from Milton, Massachusetts. You should film this with a pretty good camera and try to hold it as steady as possible. Definitely use or buy a tripod if you can. If you can't buy it, just have someone hold it really steadily. You can even use an iPhone because now they have very good camera resolutions. But I would recommend getting a better camera if you're going to start doing more and more self-tapes. Here's what shaky camera looks like in the way that it distracts your viewers. Hi, I'm Calidore Robinson. I'm 15 years old. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall. And I'm from Massachusetts. Because most of these self-tapes are scenes, you will most likely have to have a reader with you. It doesn't matter who it is, but make sure that they don't overshadow you in their acting or their volume. The readers are usually closer to the microphones. Readers being too loud can also really distract the casting directors because they'll be focused more on listening to what the person is saying that's acting, rather than seeing how the scene is going. Here's what that loud reader sounds like. Hi, I'm Joe. What's your name?
Bill, I'm Bill.
Oh, nice to meet you, Bill.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Line.
For the actual acting, make sure to memorize your lines if you have enough time, because when you have the words fully down, you don't have to be thinking about what you're gonna say next. You can just be connecting with the reader. And make sure to be interacting with them. Don't forget that you're doing a scene with another person, and maybe even have them look at you. And that's another thing for the reader. Maybe have them look at you while they're reading, because it is easier to connect and it feels more real if you're looking in the eyes of the reader and that they're not looking down at what their next line is going to be. Okay, so another really big thing is lighting. Right now I have a 2-point lighting set up. The lighting really affects the quality of the video. In my first few videos, the lighting was awful. Everything was pure white, and in my opinion, it looked really bad. It has come a long way from those first few videos, but it's a little bit different than self-tape lighting should be. You should have your whole face lit using white lights so that the casting directors can see your expression and everything that you're doing. You can get lights for like $50 on Amazon. They're very easy to get your hands on, but it's a very important thing for self-tape. Bad lighting can really affect your video, as you're about to find out. Okay, here's what the ideal self-tape lighting that we use is. I don't like this for my YouTube videos, so that's why I don't use it. The double super bright lights. But here's what some bad lighting looks like. This is no lighting. This is the terrible yellow overhead dark lighting that makes my skin look very weird. That's with one of the white lights. There's both. But guys, as I said earlier, I'm not innocent from these things either. When I was first self-taping, I filmed a few videos in my living room with a lot of stuff in the background. And the lighting used to be terrible. I used to look very yellow with these overhead lights that are down here. I think we've really come a long way. Hi, my favorite color is green. What about you?
Yellow.
Oh, that's really cool. Do you like school at all?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really nice meeting new people. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. I might do a movie review next week because I might see The Irishman this week. And I'm probably going to go see Ford vs. Ferrari. Both of those I'm looking forward to. And also guys, in the Beantown Angler, Ronan and I started filming the second season. You should go check that out. I'll see you guys next week. This is no lighting. No lighting, what a joke.